I'm editing. Got a little bit of whiskey. I'm editing this video. It's maybe going to be called something like Culture and Productivity, because that's a video I talk about culture and productivity. And I was just thinking that when I say I am of course talking about me, this brain, this thing in here. I mean, me, you're out there, I'm in here, I'm moving my hands, I'm in here, just a bunch of neurons. Specifically at this moment, I'm using my hand to point at where this right now is coming from. I mean, there's activity elsewhere, but this is the speech production. And there's activity elsewhere that's feeding into that. Don't shoot the messenger. Damn, that's good. Do you get it? That's good. Whatever brain activity happens, right? Broca's area, named for the French Dr. Paul Broca. Actually, I'm not sure whether he was from France. But anyway, all of it gets sent here to then go probably to the motor cortex here, which is going to be sent down here. Oh, sorry, here. Be modified by the cerebellum, maybe. And then maybe through a vagus nerve. No, probably down here and then. Anyway. So speech production, I'm just the messenger of whatever activity in the brain made it to me. I'm right here. Don't shoot me. That's fine. Okay, hold on, let me put in a mic. Oh shit. Well, does it just switch the audio? I'm gonna stop recording that. Huh? Oh no. When the idea is here, it has to go there. But what were we actually talking about though? So alright, I gotta watch the beginning. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, editing this video. Reason if so me, sending the message for someone else over here. No meaning. Anyway. Okay. Wait, now I gotta remember again. Editing this, reason, audience not being reasonable, not accepting. So, I sometimes have this fantasy of people stumbling across my videos and going, holy shit, this guy's onto something. It matches the research and it matches my experience. The only thing it doesn't match is my interpretations. But holy shit, thank goodness for his interpretations. That's a little bit of a joke. Anyway, so but actually, if I all of a sudden have a whole bunch of people who are like, oh shit, Eris is right, and the people he, cites are right, then that would actually undermine a piece of what I'm saying. So it shouldn't be obvious to people that, first of all, that we are even minds. And second of all, that our minds didn't evolve in this environment, and so its mechanisms are not particularly well adapted to this environment, and we make predictable errors. And I'll say again, I've said it in videos before, Dan Riley, Jewish name, O'Reilly, not O'Reilly, wrote Predictably Irrational, and that was one of the first things that got me into this. So anyway, um, if I have a whole lot of good feedback from people, although I'm saying that people's interpretive mechanisms are not very good when it comes to questions like these, then something's wrong. If that would mean if everybody's interpretive mechanisms easily agree with what I'm saying in these videos, then that means that I have the same interpretive mechanisms. I mean, and they are producing the same activity. And that means this is just the mechanisms being the mechanisms, just the human mechanisms. I'm hoping that the Eris mechanisms contribute a little something, a little perspective. Anyway, what this means is I've been stop the what this means sentence. I started following a whole lot of Instagram accounts on the right and in Christianity. So we've got, I mean, I've probably followed about 70 accounts, official stuff like We Are Breitbart or Fox News, and then, just influencers as well. I forgot what the world was like. Sometimes I'm a little sheltered. Sometimes I'm, oh boy. Anyway, the point of that is that, all right, now I got to remember the train of thought. So I'm going to be getting a lot of naysayers. And since my brain is really sensitive, since I'm really sensitive to naysaying, because that's how you learn. When someone tells you you're wrong, you go, "Oh shit, okay." That's how you learn. That's how you become a good philosopher, by being sensitive to people telling you that you're wrong, and by being sensitive to people disagreeing with you. Thing is, humans on average are fucking dumb. You're dumb. Don't think that you're the elite and I'm talking about somebody else. I'm dumb. I mean, give me some credit for making these videos, but so anyway, so I'm gonna get a lot of, but also it's hard because, well, so here's the thing: if I get a lot of support, tell him,
out, Neil, out, 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 Neil, Neil, out, Neil, Neil, out, out, out.
well, that's his response.
Out, Neil. Come on, Neil. Neil, come on. Come on. Out, out, out. There you go.
This is what we call BTS in the industry, behind the scenes. So anyway, can you just be with me? I don't remember what my point was when I first started recording because the whiskey. It's done. But say you're a riser. Do you know what a riser is? A riser, it's an heiress. It's a person who follows the principle, who wants to best imitate the principles of empiricism, reason, imagination, and skepticism, especially of self. So if you're watching a video of mine in 2030 and I've got, you see some comments um, that don't make sense, that are saying that I'm wrong. But it has to be ones that, like, oh, this is what you should do. First, in the first half of your comment. No, no, no. Oh, you just sign your comment riser, reason, imagination, skepticism, empiricism, person, riser. Because the ER suffix means an agent who does the action of rising, so a riser. And you put a comment. Here's why this is wrong. Show me that I'm not the only heiress here. Quote a comment or reply to it. Say why this is wrong. And other people, let's say it's a hate comment, right? And now other risers respond to that riser if he was wrong. If my hate comment was warranted, if it was justified, respond. And then other risers, if you think that the risers who defended the hater were wrong, respond to them. And then the risers who can find errors in what everybody's saying and can synthesize a little truth for us, you chime in. I'm going to chime in too. But I can only engage with the haters if I've got other risers, other heiresses. And remember, by the way, that I'm not naming you after me. My real name's Francis. Been a while since I said it. So I named myself after some principles. Hey, since I'm drunk and since we're just chilling anyway, Neil, yeah, come here. Thank you. Okay. No, because I knew that I would have power. So I knew I wanted to spit outside, right? So I had him come inside so that I could send it outside and he not get hit. Okay? All right, let me get a little more. Hold on. Because that's the problem with having ideas. And you get too many and you can't just work on the ones that you had. The problem with alcohol is you don't want to work, you just want to hang out with your friends. Thanks for being here. So I went too far with the alcohol. I was supposed to do it just enough to quiet things down a little bit to be able to edit this video. But, I think you guys deserve this BTS. I'm smiling like I'm so charming, and I might not be. Why did I just. We're really bonding right now. Thanks for hanging out. But let me try to you didn't watch it. You are not at this point to hang out. Oh shit. It's been on the table, my mic. I don't know what you heard. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue. So you're not here to hang out. I mean, you can stay to hang out, but you were here because I was just saying I need some people to rise up and be skeptical of themselves and try to emulate whatever they've learned reason to be and try to be empirical, try to base their definition of reason on data and proper good ideas and also the ideas that they're being reasonable about based on data. It's not a possible brain state, so all we can do is help each other by catching our errors. I could diffuse all haters, but just being really, really clear. So let me be really, really clear. Help me find my errors. Okay. Pointing at it isn't going to help me. I need you to explain it to me. Okay. And it'd be useful if you demonstrated a little that you, in order to demonstrate your faith, no, your conviction to imitating reason and empiricism, in order to demonstrate your own intellectual humility, because I don't trust anyone that doesn't have intellectual humility, that can't easily say, I'm probably wrong about everything. This heiress, the original heiress, probably is. I think I think, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be making videos, that I'm less wrong than everybody else, kind of. But I'm making errors every day and not catching them. That's what I mean to say. So I don't know when I'm making an error. Sometimes I catch them, but I need y'all's help, and y'all need y'all's help. Okay. So don't. By the way, you can't identify as a riser if unless one, the statement "I will never change my mind about anything" makes you fucking sick. Sorry, you cannot be a riser if it doesn't make you sick, or if you can't easily say, "Bruh, I'm a bunch of neurons. They're just fashioned together by nature according to completely different environmental demands. I'm lucky I can string a sentence together." Okay, not actually, but I'm lucky I can understand what a sentence I strung together means. Most humans can string a sentence together. Can they understand what they just said? They'll believe they do. Ask them to define a word. Now, yes, okay. You can understand what a word means without having the right mechanisms to be able to articulate what it means. That's true. And we can say that understanding means that a thing, if we understand a thing, then that thing triggers all the correct processes in the mind. That means we understand it. So actually, it's impossible to truly understand, to 100% understand. So I don't understand anything 100%, but I've got thoughts that may be objectively correct reactions to the thing. So I have some understanding of the things that I talk about. And maybe they're wrong, bro. Maybe they're wrong. Help me out, fellow risers. Yeah, okay, good. That's how we're going to do this. Okay, so you sign it, riser, and you put PS. It's a little proof of your intellectual humility. PS. All of what I just said seems right and may be wrong. All of what? AOW Ow. Just. Sir. I don't think we're going to be able to have a cool acronym. Oh, I bet there's already something in Latin, right? Like, I say this, but I can't know this. What if we came up with something? I don't know any Latin, though. So we'll do Spanish and then we'll just do Latin later. But we'll do Spanish if, I mean, if you're a Spanish speaker, it won't sound cool, but. Digo? Yo digo. Digo? 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 Fuck. All right, dijo, we're just going to say. Although that might be the preterite for the third person singular. Dime. That's a command. And then tu di. Oh, wait, do I always say dices? Decis? Oh, fuck. All right. I say without truly knowing. What's Latin for I say without truly knowing? Hold on. And or maybe part of it could be like I say because I want to contribute this possibility, this interpretation, but I don't really know whether it's correct. So I'm hoping some other risers will help me. How do you say that? So I say that's going to be one word in Latin and in Spanish. So I say without, so sin or whatever it is in Latin. Okay, so it would be like I don't know how to say I say in Spanish. So like we'll just say it's Digo. I don't know. Okay, Digo sin. Let's borrow from Greek sopho. Digo sin sopho. No, because you do want to say like when you have some confidence in it and you have some evidence that you can articulate, or you think that you have some evidence for it. You want to be able to communicate that. So we don't want this phrase to mean I'm guessing. We want it to mean that I am pretty far along in the sort of evidence spectrum where I perceive myself as being so, and you know, but it's everything in here is only a representation of what's out there, so this might not match. Ooh, scene matching. What if we admit every time we speak that whatever I'm saying does not perfectly match reality? I'm hoping it's a useful enough imitation or resemblance. There's a useful enough resemblance to actual reality, but I'm not going to presume to be able to grasp actual reality. Okay, what did we just say? Because it was so good. What did we say that it would be? Without what? Not without knowing, without matching, without like fully matching, without mirroring. I say without mirroring. That's going to be 3 words, I bet. I say without reflect. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. I say without reflecting. I mean, if you're saying it in line, it doesn't actually mean that you didn't give the mechanisms a chance to interact and produce the best that they could, which is reflection, thought, thinking. What you mean is reflecting. I'm now super interested in the etymology of reflect. Did light bouncing, does that definition of reflect predate or not the definition of cogitating? How arrogant. What if reflect means to like, okay, anyway. All right, so it'll be I speak without reflecting, but in Latin. If you say it in English, it means something different. It means later that I didn't give this any thought. But if you say it in Latin, it means I'm saying this, but I know that what I this thing I produce is not a reflection of reality. All right, let's look this up. Latin translator. Okay, I'm not connected to the internet. Oh, my mic. Oh, and we'll do it, without plugging in. Okay, connected. Latin translator. I mean, Google can probably just. Okay, great. So it's got from French to Latin. Just saying that out loud to show off that I speak French. So let's go to English because it's just another language that I speak. All right, so I say Dico, not Digo. I had said Digo as sort of what I thought it might be in Spanish. Don't even know that, but anyway, it is Dico in Latin. I say without reflecting. Nah, that gave me considerazione. I don't. It's not without considering. You did consider. Open in Google Translate. All right, we'll just have to look up the word reflect. Okay, pondero, no. Ah, repercutio means to beat back, reflect, repel, echo. Dico, sine, repercutio. Let's something shorter. Revolvo, no. Recrepo. Recrepo is good. Dico sine recrepo. Recrepo means to resound, no, resound, I guess is how you'd pronounce that. Reflect and reverberate. Reverberate. That's good. I am not a mirror of reality. Dico sine recrepo. Dico sine recrepo. Dico sine recrepo. DSR, bro. Oh, shit. Could you hear me okay? Dico sine recrepo. Oh, you know what? Let's look up IMO in Latin. Let's like see whether there's some website that says, "Hey, the Latins were saying IMHO long before." That's in my humble opinion, long before. But we don't. No, we're not gonna just use that because first of all, what is an opinion? What is an opinion? We have this. Never mind. We're not talking about it. People think there's like this thing called an opinion and this thing called like a fact. I mean, there's a thing called a preference, which is like that triggers a good feeling in me, and that doesn't. That's a fact. A preference is a fact. Now, you can say that's good, but then you're just misspeaking, unless you're saying that that is consistent with a certain objective, in which case it's a fact. So, anyway, so we risers, I don't think, unless correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we like the word opinion. We certainly don't like how it's used, and we don't like people who fucking use the word. Oh, I write my opinion. My opinion is that. Well, what the fuck do you mean your opinion? What is a personal opinion about politics? What does that mean? What does that mean? I get that the questions of politics are really complicated, but it's still like saying, "Oh, my opinion is that 2 plus 2 is 5." And my opinion is that 2 plus 2 is 3. What do you mean? Now, if you want to say, "Oh, the answer I got is 2 plus 2 is 3." Oh, the answer you got is 2 plus 2 is 5. Okay, interesting. Let's talk. Let's figure this out. My opinion. Look, what an opinion is just however that person's mechanisms in those conditions, or no, whatever output that person's mechanisms in those conditions produced. Whatever output of that person's mechanisms in those conditions. Okay, that's what an opinion is. Okay? It's like you have a bunch of calculators that are not really well programmed, and you put in 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2. Okay, and then they have their opinions. Okay, some of their opinions are wrong. An opinion is just a rendering of the evidence. Okay, a conclusion that followed in the mind from the evidence, not that followed logically, but that resulted from the processing of the evidence in the mind. Okay. So anyway, IMHO in Latin. Oh, I unplugged. Oh, but I'm okay. Ah, gosh. Now I need to put Latin in quotes. Most common IMHO Latin words that are used in English. No, IMHO. Okay, maybe you guys were right. This is a dumb search, but IMHO, we're learning Latin. What is IM? Okay, so Latin. You Latin learners know something that I don't know. IMHO is some existing acronym in Latin. Where's my mic? Oh! Oh shit. You're right here. I thought you were at my phone. So I think I might have yelled a little bit louder for like effect. But you're right here actually, so that's awkward. What time is it? Okay. Latin. Oops. Latin phrases. Okay. Wikipedia list of Latin phrases. All right. So, let's see whether there's anything that starts with a D that might be good. Oh, so this is like literally just all Latin phrases. Oh gosh, these are so cool. A traditional greeting of Czech brewers. Da Deus Fortunae. Oh God, give fortune. This is a traditional greeting of Czech brewers. Anyway, okay. All right, we should just stop this video, right? All right, hold on. You're a real champ. Let me just go down to learn or depart. I direct. Okay, dirigo. Dicto, a maxim simply. From a maxim simply. Dicto simpliciter. Um, Dic. As we were saying yesterday, what is said is done. My word is my bond. I have lost the day. Bon blah. Okay, hold on. Let me just look at pondere. I mean, turn it off then. Um, I thought it was. How do you say think? Think. Oh, cogito. Okay. No, but how do you say like believe? I learn by teaching. I think by writing. That's the only example. Or that's the only instance of cogito. Believe. Okay. What about seem? It seemed otherwise to the gods. That's one. War is sweet to the. Okay. What about it seems, but I don't reflect? So we'll say without reflecting. So sine. What did we say? Recrepo. Oh, let me put to reflect. So we have. Well, I don't know Latin grammar, but let's just put Let's just put to reflect. Oh yeah, as a verb, recrepo. Is that the infinitive though? All right. I just clicked. I just clicked on recrepo, and it says take a break. Ah, so that's what reflecto could could come. So it's relax, reflect, let the ideas play, intra action, as you talked about in like the previous video. Okay, no, not add is two, but is it two? All right, so I don't know how to do Latin infinitus. So, oh, okay, I got it. Hold on. Um, So it seems without matching. Okay, Sine, we'll just say recrepo. Without reflecting. Okay. So it seems it translates as ut videtur. Oh, there's got to be a Latin phrase, so it seems, right? Just or a Greek phrase. So it seems to demonstrate some humility. I have an autocorrect on that I never use for like ITSS. It's supposed to autocorrect to it seems to me that so that I could just preface every sentence with that. All right, let's stick with Dico Sine Recrepo. So, look, I told you to turn it off before, and you know that you shouldn't regret staying with it because sometimes you know damn well that at the end of the video it comes together or I have some great idea. Okay, in this case, there's nothing new in the past few minutes, but we got to hang out, and I don't honestly believe that you had something better to do. God damn it! So that my little phrase just means I talk without thinking. Actually, that's okay though. That's okay because talking. I actually, you know what? I do a lot of my thoughts through talking. It engages more of my mechanisms when I say it out loud. I think. I mean, I believe. Now, it could also be made, it could also be interpreted as, or translated as, I talk nonstop. I say without a break, apparently, because we're crepo. Something just rang about some relationship between recrepo. Oh, recreation! Take a break, recreation, recrepo. And I sometimes, I say without. Oh, is talk different? I think we want to keep say, but is talk? What's talk? Loqui. Oh, yeah, right. Loqui. No, let's keep say. And then the non-risers, they loqui. Sine. Sorry, recrepo doesn't actually, we're not using it as thinking. We're using it as literally reflecting reality back. Let me see what match. Par. Well, it would be cool if a verb. Quadro. Square. Be square. Fit. Befit. Be correct. Match. Dico Sine Quadro. I think that's the best. I'm saying this without but I'm Dico Sine. It could be something like Dico Sine, Dico Quadro, except we need the infinitive for Dico. Saying without saying correct. No, I say without Dico Sine dicere bene. Yeah, without saying good, without saying right, without saying the right thing. Dico Sine dicere quadro. Dicere quadro. Dico Sine. No, it can be like a short. We know what it means. Doesn't have to literally be in all the words. So, Dico Sine quadro. DSQ. Dico Sine quadro, bro. I'm saying, but this might, I'm not like reflecting reality back to you. Okay? Reality, some of reality hit me. And then, like, words came out. And also, like, Dico Sine Quadro. So the title of this video is going to be, oh, I'm recording on that mic. Okay. Title of this video is Dico Sine Quadro, no, Drinking with My Risers, Dico Sine Quadro. Perfect.